All right, everybody, I've got a little debunking to do, and I'm going to share some vulnerable things with you. The idea that the left is anti-Christian, anti-freedom of religion, I'm going to debunk that for you. The card that my mom sent, who is a devout, loving Christian who I admire and I respect, and I think that she has a really good understanding of what service and Christianity and Jesus and that part of the Bible is really about. Okay? I'm going to need my glasses for this. She says, "Dear," and addresses it to me and my husband, "it is my prayer that you have a very merry and blessed Christmas and happy and prosperous New Year. Stay safe and warm with all my love. Tell everyone I said hi, and I pray for the best and safekeeping of them." So that's my mom. And this is Mariah Carey. Every year, my favorite holiday song is "Oh Holy Night" by Mariah Carey. And it's incredible. It is absolutely one of the best renditions of that song ever. And I've always loved to hear it. I play it, I put it in my car, and I raise it up volumes. There is Tchaikovsky, who created Swan Lake and also created the Nutcracker, who was a part of the LGBTQ community. So if you go and you see Nutcracker, if you go and you listen to Tchaikovsky music, then you are contributing. Benjamin Britten, composer known for operas and choral works. Sondheim, if you've ever been on Broadway, if you've ever seen Broadway, if you've ever gone to New York and you've seen a production created by Sondheim, if you've ever listened to The Little Mermaid, if you've ever listened to Elton John or George Michael, Howard Ashman. Of course, Little Nas X is in there too, of course. And then we have Lady Gaga. We have Frank Ocean's. There has never been a war on Christmas. Ever. There has never been an antagonistic movement in the United States against Christianity. There's never been that. Just because other people exist, just because other people don't believe, doesn't mean that there is a war against your religion. There has never been a antagonistic approach. Me personally, I have loved Christmas. I've enjoyed the experience. I put a Christmas tree up every year. I love the giving. I love all of that. I say Merry Christmas. I say Happy Holidays. I say love your neighbor. So this was a Christmas card from my mom. And I love her very much. She's voted Democratic for decades. She's been a contributing member of the idea that a government should support its citizens, that it should build roads, it should provide health care, it should create an educational system that works for everybody. and the lies that are being told to you, the fear that is being perpetuated inside of your community, that we are out to get you, that there's this war on Christmas, or there's this thing against Christians. It's vagrantly not true. So, my request would be for you to really ask the questions. If someone tells me to hate someone, if someone tells me that someone that is in my peer socioeconomic class, someone that tells me that I should be afraid of another person, I'm going to do some research. I'm going to look into it, and I'm going to ask myself the questions. And then I'm going to acknowledge that I let that fear, that easy scapegoat, condition me to hate another person. And I'm going to ask myself the questions. The reason why critical race theory, the reason why education is under attack, the reason why the arts are under attack, is because they want us divided. They want us divided. And I would love for you guys out there who are afraid of artists, who have actually been the cultivating, the creators of the experience that you have throughout Christmas, the supporters of people who sing O Holy Night, the people who are the people that Jesus hung out with, the people who support feeding the hungry, the people that support healing the sick. Just ask yourself the question. And you have been lied to. You have been told that the left is evil. You have been told over and over and over and over again that that is the case. And I'm not giving any of the Schumers, or I'm not giving a lot of the people a way out, because the fact that we're here right now is partially responsible. They are partially responsible for that. The system is meant to keep us divided, for you to be afraid of me, for you to easily live in this hate model that resonates with ignorance and a lack of curiosity, a lack of imagination. That you're willing to be told what to believe as opposed to really diving in, because they're fortifying your already preconceived ideas of who to hate. So, political propaganda. That's the history of Rome.